Station call in the radio chat, Gatwick ground, hello, VQ4. KLM 5524, contact Gatwick Tower 124, decimal 230, bye bye.
Contact Gatwick Tower 124, decimal 230, KLM 5524, thank you, good night.
And with that, welcome back on my channel, here on another session, evening session in the lovely Gatwick. Today, we have a little bit of traffic, so I hope I can continue my explanations a little bit more about the ATC stations here, especially on Vatsim. Thanks, bye-bye. Especially here in Gatwick and on Vatsim. So last time we've just stated the short areas of small areas of responsibilities for ground, for the GMC and GMP, so for ground and delivery. I would like to continue with the GMP responsibilities. So first of all, it's the responsibility of the GMP that the controller can check the flight plan against the information that's given by the pilot. First, Lufthansa 1567, contact Gatwick Tower 124, decimal 230, bye bye.
Contact Gatwick Tower 1224, decimal 230.
So that's the stand number, aircraft type, ATIS information letter, and the current Gatwick QNH, or QNH in general. These information, or this information is particular to the to Great Britain. For example, if you fly to another EASA country, you can have different information that needs to be provided by the tower. So, for example, in Germany, it's only required to call in the position ATIS information, and that's all. So that's the information provided, for example, in Germany. And
Gatwick ground, hello, EC41 Juliet Echo.
EC41 Juliet Echo, Gatwick ground, hello. You can taxi stand 560 via Juliet, Romeo, Lima, and Quebec Alpha.
Stand 560 via Juliet, Juliet, Romeo, Lima, and Alpha EC41 Juliet Echo.
So this is a little bit, I wouldn't say confusing. If you fly a little bit more often to or regular to the UK, you get used to the information that's required. Some controllers are more strict about this, and they will ask you about this information. On my part, even though it is required, I trust, first of all, the pilot to have sent a correct flight plan with the correct aircraft type. For the ATIS, most important information out of the ATIS is the QNH. If you have any other information, I will give it to the pilot, because even though the pilot may say they've got the current ATIS, that doesn't need to mean that they have the information really copied and understood. So I personally, if they don't reply aircraft type or the stat number, stuff like this, because with the radio finder here, radio direction finder, I can see who is transmitting where, so it's much easier for me to find them. If I can't find them, of course, I will ask him. And of course, with the strips, I can see already the stance where the aircraft, or the position of the aircraft. Then, of course, the IFF clearance, as you might have noticed already, has a precise format. It gives the call sign, the destination, the standard instrument departure, and the swap code. As you've already heard it sometimes, that's the four things that needs to be included in the clearance. And of course, a little bit different. In the UK, you will get an readback correct or correct. So basically, you will receive an acknowledgement of of the clearance. In other countries, that's different. So in Gatwick, we have some different kinds of departures. We have the normal ones that we use normally, or that can be chosen by the pilot. And then we have relief SIDs, so departures. In particular, these are the Tiger, Dagger, and Wizard departure, and these are used during time of congestions in the London TMA. So London may request that the aircraft be allocated to the relief SIDs to relieve basically to relieve the the airspace and to help in managing the airflow there. And a little bit interesting thing about Gatwick that you can get these SIDs in the late taxi stage. So in the times I controlled in Gatwick here, I've never done it. It was never necessary. But when I fly in Gatwick, I normally have the departures or the relief departures. Uh, for example, in the Airbus, you can make a secondary flight plan, and I have them loaded there, so I just need to switch flight plan, or I've already planned, not planned, I've already briefed the departures, so it's pretty fast to do it, and as far as I'm concerned, this is how it should be done in real life. Continuing with the things in Gatwick, the GMP is also responsible to assign the stands for arriving aircraft if it's not done automatically by the UK plugin. Normally it's done, but if it's not done, it's his responsibility. So that the GMC so knows where the aircraft is has to taxi for. That's pretty, that's kind of important, especially when it's a little bit busier. When you have to look first for a free stand, when you have it on a frequency, it's much more. Was I kicked out? Oh, I was kicked out. Nice. Actually, I was kicked out. Why was I kicked out? What's happening? So, the problem right now is that the audio for Vatsim is not doing what it should do. It says couldn't find active Vatsim connection. Please connect connection first. Let me check this out. So apparently we have some server issues with Vatsim at the moment. That's pretty strange. I need to investigate. So basically we have server problems. Now we have to control everything via text. That's interesting. Of Romeo. So let me get it here. Turkish. This one already 560 is away. We have Griffin there, 15 and 20. Interesting. So let's see how it works. No, still not online. That's a pity. So I've decided to control the evening after 2 weeks of heavy working, and now it's not working. That's not fair. But it's interesting. We have on Vatspy and on we have different stations online. I don't know. So cool. The Qantas .sid. Actually, it's pretty quiet right now. That's a little bit scary. So, but this time I can continue, of course, without being interrupted with the explanation. So, I think I was in the with the responsibilities. So that worked. So for the flight plan, or to check the flight plan, of course, it needs to have a valid departure fix, and the route needs to be valid. But there's a thing about the altitude as well. So for specific destinations, we have flight travel capping. So for example, everything that goes to Manchester, the maximum altitude will be 260. And even some routes are lower than that, so they're only for the lower airspace. So Gatwick 2-1, okay. Then hold position due to traffic. Nope, still not working. So, for example, for the Amsterdam section, we have maximum 230, except for Amsterdam Schiphol itself, it's 290 maximum via Red Far. For the French area, we have also some capping, and that we need to check in the flight plan. But normally we have VFPC running up and running, and every time it sees an error, it's red, and therefore we can check via the tool and see what's wrong and adjust the flight plan. 2, 3. Of course, we have the possibility of PDC. For example, we have then here with V-strips, you have the possibilities. I think I've already explained it in the previous video, but first let's give the push west. First, I think I've talked about this in one of the previous videos, so if you like it, check it out. Then, of course, once the aircraft is ready for push and start, the GMP will transfer the traffic to the GMC frequency. And of course, the GMP has to adhere to the flow restrictions. So we have CTOTs, most commonly used during events, so slot times. The slot times are time which the CTOT is a calculated takeoff time, and that means that you have to be airborne at that time, and you have a time frame from minus 5 minutes, so 5 minutes before, to 10 minutes after this time. So GMP has to make sure that the aircraft is not pushing back too early to facilitate that the slot time is met. because otherwise your whole traffic would be on the GMC frequency and the frequency would basically break up. So let's try again if I can get it to work. Nope. We'll try to disconnect, but oops, sorry for this. Yep, that's like this. So let's me disconnect and connect. Let's see if it worked. Yes, worked. Hope so at least. So let's see if it works. Qantas 7474, Gatwick ground radio check.
Gatwick ground, Qantas 7474, ready check.
Roger, radio 4, thank you very much. Easy. Which one is it? Easy 23 Romeo, Gatwick ground on frequency.
On frequency, River 5, is 23 Romeo.
Roger, could you please confirm your stand again?
8113 is 23 Romeo.
Roger, I've just reconnected on the network. It seems to be that there's a problem between the communication between the servers, so I would suggest you to reconnect as well.
Reconnecting is 23 Romeo.
E076, radio check.
Radio 4.
Speedbird 45 is 16 with information Charlie in an Airbus A321-200 requesting IFR clearance to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Speedbird 45, Gatwick ground, hello. I can't see you on my radar screen yet. Could you please try to reconnect?
Roger, I just tried reconnecting. I think Vatsim's bugging.
Yes, it's bugging really hard today.
Easy 23 Romeo is reconnected. Are you able to give me clearance?
Seabird 23 Romeo, yes, I can see you now. Stand 1-2, push and start approved, face to the west.
Push and start through facing west is 23 Romeo.
Speedbird 45 back online. Am I on radar?
Seabird 45, affirmative. So, Seabird 45, information Charlie, QNH 1010, cleared Amsterdam, train 1 Mike, departure squawk 2036.
Cleared Amsterdam Schiphol via the train 1 Mike departure squawk 2036, Seabird 45.
Seabird 45, feedback correct.
Getting ground, feeding Lufthansa 649, requesting clear check.
Qantas 7474, taxi to holding point Alpha 3 on the 26 left via Kilo Papa and Alpha November.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 3, runway 26 left via Kilo Papa Alpha November. 553. Sorry, 747.
Getting ground, Lufthansa 649, requesting clear check.
Lufthansa 649, I got you ground, hello, with you 4.
Thank you very much, Lufthansa 649, requesting
Just tried out Read Connect and it
There's go to München via. Wait a second. Get the München via München, my departure squawk 1072 QNH 1010. Lufthansa 649.
So let's see how long it stays stable, but if you want to see it, make sure to watch the next video. If you like this one with a little bit of technical problems, please like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, please let me know in the comment section. Until next time, thank you very much. Bye bye.